I still blink in the sunset.
And then she said to someone this morning, I didn't eat all the cake.
As well.
Some people like a Big Mac, some people like cake.
I found when I
Can I just ask a question of Dr. Miriam Stoppard?
Yes, you may, Suzanne.
These lovely women here, even though Helen has already objected to the word obese, but as Piers points out, obese is technically a category when you're judging BMI. Is it dangerous, bad for your health? Is the Tess holiday cover actually promoting something that is not a good idea? Or is it, I think, about accepting who you are and not constantly fighting yourself?
Okay, I'd just like to say at the beginning, Susanna, that I think every woman has the right to be proud of her body. Yes. And her body is her own business.
I agree. It is your business. But don't try to push this bullshit on other people. That's the whole problem. You are pushing and trying to normalize the bullshit. And that is very, very, very dangerous. Understand that.
I totally agree, by the way. I totally agree.
So why have you made Tess Holiday's body your
You all look
business?
fabulous.
Okay, so just a minute though. I am bothered by things like the cover of Cosmo because I think it glorifies and glamorizes, and I'm going to use the word obesity. I think that the person looks like they've made a healthy life choice. People see it as that, and they see them as a good role model, and so they would copy that. In the long term, there are going to be problems because fat we all think of as harmless. It isn't.
Rebecca, and Rebecca, let me ask you this. If this woman, Tess Holiday, this model, had been anorexic, genuinely anorexic, painfully thin, right?
Yes.
Size 0, right? And she was on the cover of Cosmo, what would you say about that?
So it's a really tricky issue. There are still...
Because I feel the same way about size 0. When Victoria Beckham has used them on the catwalk, I've written scathing columns, right? I think that is equally dangerous. It's not about being just anti-300-pound people.
Now I agree with Piers Morgan. You can't be big as fuck, but you can't be skinny as fuck too. You know, being skinny, being super skinny and not eating is being, you know, it's not good for you. You're putting yourself at risk of dying early because when you're skinny, you're not getting the nutrition that you need, that your body needs, the fuel to the fire. You understand me? How's this fire just going to keep on going if you're not feeding it? That's the problem with skinny people. That's why they manage to die so young, and that's because the body does not get the nutrition it needs. But with fat people, when you overeat, your body don't shit out the extra shit, you know, the extra food that you ate. It stores it as fat. So what fat is essentially a storage of energy. You know, you need such and such energy to maintain your body, but she is overeating, and that extra food becomes extra fat on her body. Now, that is putting unnecessary stress on your body. Your body likes to be a certain weight. If you're at this weight, you're the best version of yourself, you know? Understand me? And BMI can be deceiving if you're ripped, if you're a big man, if you know, a strong man. They got a lot of muscle and little fat. They manage to have 6 packs and still kind of look fat. So, yeah, I mean, there are 2 extremes. Be in the middle, okay? Be normal.
It's about people who are dangerously underweight or overweight being glamorized
So two
in that
things.
way.
In terms of somebody being normalized or glamorized, there is huge amounts of research that proves that feeling terrible about your weight means you're more likely to put on weight and emotionally eat. People who feel okay about their bodies are more likely to be like, do you know what? I deserve good nourishing food and a workout. So actually, if you
I don't really agree with that.
There is
I don't really agree with that. I think most people either they hear something about their weight, or a doctor tells them something about their weight, or they look in the mirror and go, enough, I'm getting too fat.
No, I don't.
1 second.
In other words, there's an element of shame that drives you to lose the weight.
Because I had bulimia after I lost all of my weight. So I've been two ends of the spectrum. I've been severely overweight and then to a point where I couldn't eat. They're going to hospitalise me. And I didn't have a positive frame of mind being that size.
Okay, can I just one last question to Dr. Miriam? What is the most effective? I don't agree that body shaming or making someone feel bad about their weight helps. What is the most effective way that people can?
Let me just put it slightly in there. If this was a panel of dudes, they wouldn't be sitting there crying. They don't give a fuck. You call them fat. Either they do something about it, or they accept it and say, fuck it, who cares? The reason why it's a conversation is because the females get looked down upon and they hate it. They hate it with a passion. Oh my, I've seen crazy shit. And the difference between how a man usually acts and how a female acts is crazy. Oh my God, if I can put the clips, if I find the clips, I'll put it on the screen right now, you know.
Cow. Eat my okay. Thank you. That was Can we like I don't even want this now.
What, you don't see where you're fucking going?
I wasn't even driving.
Don't shut the fuck up, you fucking piece of bacon! Why'd I get picked up?
But if not, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Oh my God. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Lost.
Lose weight, in your experience as a doctor.
Right. One of the things...
Eat less food, do more exercise.
Are you
Can we hear from the medical professional in the room?
Dr. Pierce?
Am I wrong, Miriam? Am I wrong?
No, you're not.
Doesn't it really just boil down to better, healthy eating, less food down your gullet, and do some more exercise? And by the way, I think the same about men who are hard asses.
Can I just bust a myth? No, I've just heard it said there that you can be fat and healthy. Actually, you can't be.
No.
You're always somewhat unhealthy. There's a big study done on 17,000 people, and they were heavy and they did regular exercise. And those people were still a third more likely to have a heart attack than people who were of normal weight.
The most inspiring thing Tess Holliday could now do, in my view, is actually say, right, I am now going to lose 100 pounds.
She doesn't need to. She doesn't need to. But she doesn't care.
She does need to.
She doesn't care.
She does.
That might not work.
Any doctor in the world will tell you. You went to a doctor recently who said that you were top heavy on the BMI, you should lose some weight, and you lost a stone in 6 weeks.
But this
willpower directed by a doctor. I didn't think you needed to, but you did, and you've never felt perkier, right?
Every person can be more healthy.
I need to lose a stone in weight. I know that, right? This job we do is not conducive to healthy living, right? No. I need to lose a stone in weight. I will do it because I'm disciplined.
Piers, can I make one last suggestion? I think with every glamorous photograph of a plus-size model, there should be a health warning.
Oh, that's
in exactly the same way.
That's ridiculous.
That's crazy. The worst part is, like, the doctor was, trying to be nice, and, you know what I'm saying? Trying to be nice. She was trying to be nice. Calling them, heavier, not calling them morbidly obese or obese. She was trying to be political correct. Pierce just says whatever comes to his mind. Like, Pierce is a demon. That man is a demon. I mean, he's right. The problem is he is right, but the way he's conveying the message is crazy. No discipline, fat piece of shit, ugly piece of fat meat. Look at you. Look at you. And the doctor was trying to be nice. But then she was like, under these glamorizing photos of the fat people, just put a warning under. All hell shall break loose.
It really isn't ridiculous. Just as there is with drinking and gambling and smoking. Because, you know, overeating causes a very dangerous...
Rebecca, final word from you.
Are we going to put a health warning on every picture of Donald Trump?
There is a health warning on Donald
Trump. Because he's overweight. James Corden, front
actually, Donald Trump is...
Oh my God, she's misunderstanding. She's taking this as a direct attack on her. Listen, if you're just taking pictures and being regular, nobody cares. But the problem is when you promote this stuff. You can go on Instagram and probably find someone that's, you know, smoking in a video or... okay, maybe not shooting drugs or something, but, you know, doing negative stuff, stealing or some bullshit. But that shit don't get promoted, you understand? When you're trying to promote fat people, putting them in bikinis and, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Little warning, little virus warning, you know what I'm saying? I can't say the C word because, you know what I'm saying, you know, like taken down in 3 seconds by YouTube, but, you know, C virus warning, you know, that shit went crazy. Put that on fat people's, you know, not every fat people, but, you know, fat models, the people that are promoting being fat. And Donald Trump is not promoting being fat. That's the thing. He's not promoting it. He's just taking a regular picture of himself. And I think everyone should be able to do that. But when you're trying to look, you know what I'm saying, look sexy, and don't promote that shit, please. Don't. That's not healthy for you. And you might influence someone to die earlier because you made them feel better about themselves. Don't do that shit.
Donald Trump, as he will tell you from his own doctor, is very healthy.
But he's overweight.
You know why?
So
he's
you
never
can
drunk
be healthy and
alcohol.
overweight.
He's never smoked cigarettes. He's never taken drugs. Donald Trump is oddly very healthy. He's the worst example you can use.
But he is overweight.
Okay. I have more energy at my size than half the women, half my friends have it. So it's you cannot link the two.
I'm going to say thank you to your fascinating discussion. I just think for a lot of women, the battle in your head against your body can be incredibly corrosive and destructive, and I don't think that helps in trying to lose weight.
But if it was
simply saying eat less and move more sounds so simple. It is so
I'm not saying
hard
it's simple
to do.
I'm saying it's
and I think every woman is on, and every man is on their own battle and their own journey. And it doesn't help when you
Everyone's on a
target
battle.
one individual and tell her what she should do.
They had to cut him off. He was going crazy. He was going crazy on their asses, and they did not like it. My boy P was, you know what I'm saying? Alright, guys, see you in the next one. I'm finna post more often. You know what I'm saying? I feel a bit lazy. I'm finna post every day, you know what I'm saying? We're finna crazy, straight to the moon, you know what I'm saying? To planetary, you know what I'm saying? We're going everywhere. We're taking over. Let's get it. Hey, I got that job.